You have no self-worth, it's because you feel that you don't matter. As humans, we all want to matter. We all want to matter in one way or another. That's just how we tick as humans. That's how we work. We want to matter. We want to feel important. We get self-esteem and self-worth from doing difficult things. The thing that I had to learn once I put the drink down and once I realised that my life was rubbish and I didn't like it the way it was, I had to learn to toughen the fuck up. And excuse my language, but I'm passionate about this stuff. I did. All the time I'm going, oh, why me? My life's rubbish. Oh, this and that. You can't have a victim mentality and self-worth. You can't. They just do, as Lisa Nichols says, they don't live on the same block. They don't live on the same block. You cannot have both. The thing that people need to understand is it is hard, it is difficult. But when it gets difficult, if you're working towards something that you enjoy and your purpose and your passion and something that makes you happy, when it gets tough, you're not as inclined to give up. I've had loads of tough times along this road already, and I'm really early on, do you know what I mean? But because I love what I'm doing and I'm passionate about what I'm doing, I'm not going to give up. It hasn't even entered my head. Once you have that, you can start moving forward. You have to get self-esteem and self-worth, you have to do things that are worthy. Let's get it right. It's action. This stuff takes work. Personally, my self-worth started changing when I had that crystal clear vision of what I wanted. Like I said before, people go through life and let life happen to them. If you have a crystal clear vision and say, I want to do that. I want to get fit. I want to lose weight. I want to change my career. I want to do whatever it is. Have a crystal clear vision and then work towards that. And that will give you self-worth. And write it down, write it on paper and write the steps to get there. It's the only way. We have to break this cycle and get out of the victim mode, the victim mentality, and stop letting life happen to you. When you say you're going to do something, do it. No questions, do it. You have to stick to what you say. If you say, door stop. If you say, I'm going to, whatever it is, join a gym, and you go twice and give it up, you're not going to get any self-worth and self-esteem from that because it's another thing that you've given up. If you say something, make it your must and stick to it. Tony Robbins talks about it all the time. Make it your must. Make it your must, stick to it, and self-worth and self-esteem will come as well. If you're at home and you're feeling like you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're feeling like you're a piece of shit. I've been there. I used to feel like that. I used to wake up most mornings and just be like, I am not good enough. What is life all about? I'm struggling. The only way to get out of that is to make a change and stick to it and make it your must. I'm saying that from experience. I've been there. I still have days like that now, but I get myself up and I do stuff to make myself, to get that self-esteem, to get that self-worth and get out of self. This is what it's all about. Get out of self, help somebody else. When you help somebody else who is in a worse situation than you, it makes you feel better. I spoke about it the other week in the other vlog. I can't remember now. I've done 17 or whatever it is. So everyone's got something they're naturally good at. They're very naturally good. There's something they do effortlessly. If you can find that and work towards that and use that in service of other people, again, your self-worth will go up and up and up and up and up. I make loads of mistakes. That's part of this journey. I make mistakes all the time. But I don't unpack and live there. I look at it and actually, what have I learned from that? What can I take away from what has just happened? Okay, yes, it's crap. Yes, it's not what I wanted to happen. I had a situation this week where I've done an edit. I've done a shoot for someone. My hard drive's corrupted and I've lost every single bit of their footage. That is a terrible situation. And if I was not happy within myself, that would have sent me into turmoil. I'd just been like, what have I done? And I do feel terrible. I'm massively embarrassed about it, and I will. I've got to rectify that somehow. I'll sort something out. But it's all about looking at your situation and being like, this is shit. But how can I get out of it, and what positives can I take from this? That is where the strength lies, and that is where moving forward, that's how we move forward. Definitely feel the emotions that you guys are feeling. It's just how we deal with them and how we move forward from that. You can't make changes unless you understand what you are, who you are, and take take accountability and inventory for yourself. Once you've done that, yes, it's tough, but once you have done that, then you can get some self-worth back and you can start moving forward again. It's all this stuff ties in together. Learn every single day, even if it's half an hour podcast, audiobook, reading, just learn. Better yourself, become a better version of you than the person you were yesterday. Once you have that student mentality, you will have self-esteem and you will have self-worth naturally, because you're learning, you're growing, and you're becoming a better version of you. Everyone's got a purpose, everyone's here for a reason, and you are definitely worth it. You just need to find out your why. I hope that makes sense. Please click subscribe. I haven't got Chloe here today, she can't do my outro. Please click subscribe. I can't remember how she does it. Turn on notifications and give us a like. And I'll catch up with you guys next week. Toughen up and don't take the easy route, and get out your comfort zone, people. I'll see you soon.